So you're a killer?
Sir, yes, sir!
Let me see your war face.
Sir!
You got a war face? Ah! That's a war face. Now let me see your war face. Ah! Bullshit. You didn't convince me. Let me see your real war face. Ah!
So we are live. Are we live? Is it going? Are we good? You guys good? All right. Let's start over. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Roll camera. So we are live, reporting to you and your loved ones. We are recording from a bedroom tonight. Yes, today. Ta-da! We are. Let's start that over again. All right, make sure lighting's good. Sound. Rolling. Speed. Action. Reporting live. It is Saturday, October 12th, 2001. I mean, what? Hold on. You mean it's about to be a month after? It's a month after 9/11? No, we need to rewind. All right. Make sure you're Fee fi fo fum fu de do re mi fa sol la ti do. Reporting live. My name's Kai. This is the MKai Ultra Show. Reporting live. This is the Show Ultra MKai the fuck. I don't even know how to start this, man. All right, here we go. Rolling. Speed. Sound on. All right. Don't go too close to the mic, because if you do, it's going to be all like jibble jabbly. You know, we don't want that. We want clean sound. This is a professional environment. Can you not see? This is a professional recording studio. I have an interface that I've had since 2011 on a stack of blankets and pillows. Okay? You know how hard I try to do this to make it perfect? So don't f this up for me. This is a big deal. This is basically SNL. All right, so we need to start that over. But we're not going to do all the other bull crap. We're just going to say, reporting live. It's Saturday night. That's a good one. I should coin that. Well, they don't say reporting live, right? They say live from New York. It's Saturday night. That's right. All right. Live from your sister's aunt. It's Saturday night, kid. There we go. I like that. Yeah, so it's Saturday night, October the 12th. 2024, in case you forgot. And yeah, man, we are doing big things. If you can't tell, we upgraded. The studio setup is now someone else's bedroom. I still don't have running water. My friends still don't have power. Shit is not good. I mean, it's gonna get better. But this is what we're dealing with right now. You know? I'm wearing hand-me-downs. I smell like shit. You know? I got my life savings over here with 2 batteries that don't even work. We have power, though. So that's good. No, I'm in a place right now. I'm not in my hometown. I'm about 2 hours east. So I do have water and power and these things. But most of my friends don't. My apartment doesn't still. So we're just here trying to make the best of it. You know, I don't know if you know this, but the Hurricane Helene was it was a big deal. It was a big deal. And then Milton came in and tried to take our, you know, tried to riz us out of the news. But, you know, whatever. So it's been, what? Helene was on, wow, Friday, September 27th. It's been 2 weeks since that. 29 counties, Asheville, Hickory, Marshall. It was bad. Wasn't good. It wasn't tea and crumpets. It was more garbage and mush and floods. Yeah, man. Not good. I think the last time I recorded an episode, it was Stormy Daniels, and it was raining hounds and kittens. But that was the pre-storm. That was on Wednesday. That was on a Wednesday. And then Thursday night came the real floods and storm. So yeah, we stuck around for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 days without, running water. I never lost power. A lot of people did. I only lost running water, as most of us did, although I have some friends who still have or got back power, water. I think some people are getting Wi-Fi back, Wi-Fi, if I'm not mistaken, which is good. Lots of people lost much more. Lots of people lost much more. But, a hurricane in the mountains you don't think about. You think about a hurricane in Florida. You do. When you think of a hurricane, you think about Florida. You think about Hilton Head. Just like when you think of tornadoes, you think of Oklahoma, Kansas, Twister. You don't think of hurricanes in the mountains. The last flood, 2004 was hurricane, I don't know, I'm not smart. 2004 hurricane, I guess if you type in North Carolina, was, okay, it wasn't that. There was something in 2004. I don't think it was Hurricane Alex. But, Charlie, Alex, I don't know, David, John, whatever. The names are unimportant. But there was a flood in 2004 in the town I live in, Western North Carolina. Give you a little insight. But prior to that, the worst thing was in 1910, 11, 12, 13, 14, somewhere around that. I mean, talking World War I. And I wasn't around for that. I've seen pictures. It looked pretty bad. But guys, this shit was awful. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't even really sure if I wanted to go into this, but I mean, it's only natural to talk about it, and it was sketchy, man. We woke up on Friday. I woke up on Friday morning. The worst of it was overnight Thursday, and then early Friday morning till 8 a.m., 9 a.m. And I woke up at 10 that day. I slept like a baby. You know what's funny? Is I have actually been taking Benadryl for sleep since March, April. 6 months. And this is no bullshit, the first night that I didn't take it, I mean, I took it every single night. I did not take it on Thursday night because I just was trying to get off it. And I slept like a fucking rock. And then I woke up Friday morning in a trance because I slept great. I didn't have cellular service. That was most everybody lost cellular. Yeah, pretty much everybody lost cellular. I mean, there was friends I didn't hear from for a week. And So I woke up. I didn't have cellular. It said SOS at the top. I was like, that's weird. Then I went outside, walked around. It had stopped raining by then, and the streets were kind of panicky. I mean, there was like people. So I live in the downtown part, and there's a hotel right across the street from my apartment, and a bunch of people are crowded outside. I was like, what are they doing here? What are we waiting for like Justin Bieber to walk out? What's going on here? And I was like, no, they're using Wi-Fi because no one has cellular, and water is out. We don't have water and power, and like we don't know how many people are missing and dead in like Swannanoa and Chimney Rock and Marshall and Canton and Hendersonville. We just don't know. We can't find out. We don't have any contact. So I was like, fuck, this is bad. This is bad. But you still didn't really know because it just happened. No one had service. Everybody trying to get on Wi-Fi, which wasn't that great of service. Trying to like find out what's going on, get in touch with loved ones, let them know they're okay. I got on my bike and I started riding around. I rode to the fire department and I rode up to the fire guys, the firemen, the firemen, and I was just like, hey, like, what's going on? Like, how bad was it? Because you're in the mountains, you don't think anything of this. No one was prepared. And I rode up to the fireman. Big burly ass dude, probably had a mustache. Let's not stereotype guys up enough. Can we, please? No, he probably had a mustache. He was a fireman, jacked, just a handsome dude. You know. Anyways, I was like, "What happened?" And he was like, "It was very bad. Like, we don't have comms," is what he said. I guess comms is like the cool guy way to say like communications with other stations. He was like, we don't have comms, and all we know right now is there's a shit ton dead and missing. And I was like, fuck. And I started to kind of panic because I got family in that area. It's like, okay, that's not good. That's what he said. He said a shit ton of deaths. That's the first thing I heard about this whole storm. And I was like, fuck. And I couldn't call anybody. I couldn't go on Facebook or whatever. I mean, I have Facebook, but I couldn't go on anything to find out anything, really. No one knew what was going on. People were freaking out. People were starting to line up to get gas. Water was out. Panic mode, honestly. So I'm like, fuck. I got some supplies. I'm straight. I kind of prepped a little bit during COVID. I had a bunch of waters. I had a bunch of food, MREs, freeze-dried food, bunch of other shit, pew-pew, you know. I was all right. I was like, I'm going to be all right. But it was still chaos. It was chaos, dude. It was chaos. And so I just kept riding my bike around, and then I linked up with some of my neighbors, and we rode down to the River Arts District, and that's when we saw the floods. The floods were happening. It was like 2:30 on Friday, and we rode right over to River Arts District, the big bridge, the big one that goes into West Asheville. And you just look down, and this is the River Arts District below you, and this is where I work out, dude. I run, I bike all throughout the Greenway. It's a beautiful area, and it was just completely flooded. Like, you got the French Broad River right here, and then you got like art galleries and restaurants, and then you got like Greenway. The whole thing was covered in water, rushing. I mean, there's a, you know, like those like parking signs, they're like 20 feet. It was by like 4:00, it was covered. Like, water was above that. It got above that. I saw dressers, dumpsters, cars floating. And then we saw a power line fall. And that's when I was like, okay, this is not good. This is not good. No one had service, again. And then I linked up with the neighbors. We kind of like teamed grouped ourselves together, you know, made a little squadron, if you will. We were all helping each other out, giving you this if you need that, you know. And no one was showering. So by like day 3, we all stunk. I mean, dude, my neighbor, I love this guy, but I remember going in there, he smelled so bad. It was like cheese. Like just from under. You know what I mean? From under cheese. It was bad. It was bad. I had a lot of food. I cooked a crock pot chicken, you know, and we were just trying to make it. Found out my family members were safe. And I was there for like I don't know, it was Friday. I came back on like Tuesday or Wednesday. So I was there for about 4 or 5 days. And it was sketchy, dude. It was sketchy. You know, that was 2 weeks ago. And so now we're here October 12th. Still without running water. The North Fork Reservoir finally got like the big piece they needed. So that's like a major step in the right direction. And there's just still recovery efforts, first responders. I mean, dudes in helicopters and biplanes, civilian volunteers flying throughout Western North Carolina. And don't forget, I didn't forget about you, Eastern Tennessee, North Georgia, upstate South Carolina. I know you guys got it too. But the most deaths were in North Carolina. I can't even talk. The most deaths were in North Carolina. But that doesn't negate the fact that other people got it too. And I live in North Carolina, so I'm just going to, whatever. They got hit the worst. It is what it is. It's not a competition. It's, no. Restaurants are gone, art galleries. I mean, dude, I was there. I went back last weekend into Swannanoa that got it really bad. Tried to help out a little bit if I could, because I felt guilty. Get a little survivor's guilt in the first week or so, for sure. I don't have it anymore because I work a program around it, so I'm okay. But like I did have survivor's guilt, and I had to go back, or I wasn't gonna be okay. So I went back and did what I could. But I gotta work, dude. Like I can't just drop my work from home job and go be a fucking hero. That's for the bearded fire chads. That's not me, dude. I'm not some hard dude. I'm not some like David Goggins, who sucks, by the way, but we're not going to get into that. He's annoying. He is annoying, though. Like, yes or yes. David Goggins, you are annoying. You were cool when you got me into running, but then when I thought I was a bitch for not waking up at 6 a.m., enough, dude. Like, go to therapy about your dad, please. So, anyways, I was there, and I went, dude, there was a fucking New York City Fire Department truck there. That's the scope of grandiosity of help. I mean, the fucking Iowa National Guard was there. Canada fire rescue people were there. The FDNY was there, dude. This was like 9/11. This is sarcasm. This wasn't 9/11, but it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. So, yeah, but I did see the FDNY there, and that was crazy. That when I saw the FDNY, I was like, what? That's a real thing. The FDNY will come to North Carolina in a time of crisis. That's crazy. So I don't know. There's over 250 confirmed dead now, which seems low. I'm sure there's still more people missing. I mean, dude, you got to realize the Appalachian Mountains, the Blue Ridge Mountains in particular, that region that we're in, Western North Carolina, you have so many like hollers and like back road mountain fucking, dude, go up to Burnsville. You ever been to Burnsville, North Carolina? They got hit so hard. I've been to Burnsville once. Dude, you need like a 4x4 to get up these little villages. It's crazy. So that's what they were doing. They were literally taking 4x4s. They were taking horses. They were doing rescue by mule. Do you guys understand this? They were rescuing people with horses. Okay? These mountain folk who are just way out in the fucking distance using satellite internet. You know, I'm not talking Windstream. I'm talking like, what was it? I used to sell internet. What is the big, and it's not a big deal, but I just always want to find out little things like that. Satellite internet providers. It's like the big one. No, not Starlink. That's like the new thing. What was it called? HughesNet. Yeah, what y'all know about HughesNet, dude? Anyways, not to go on a tangent, but we are on the internet right now, so that's yeah, a lot of people getting rescued by boat. Biltmore Village, River Arts District, Yancey County, Haywood County, Polk County. Yeah, man. It says so. Fox Weather says over 250 deaths reported 4 hours ago, with 123 of those in North Carolina. Wait, are we two? I'm not smart. Is this 3 weeks out? Wait, today's 12. 1, 2. Oh wow, 3 weeks. Okay. Did I say 2 weeks earlier? No, I don't know what I said. That's the thing. I never know what I'm saying. This is just brain rot for you Gen Z skibbity toilet. Dude, I learned about those words. I'm just going to stop right there because I'm going to get brain rot. But yeah, man. National Guard supplies 100,000 pounds of supplies. Let's get into that real quick. I know some people piss me off a little bit, I'm not going to lie, saying, oh, they're not there. They're not. No one's. Why are they not helping about it? Kamala's not doing. Shut the fuck up. You don't know you weren't there, bitch. That's what I'm going to say, though. The National Guard is there. FEMA is there. I saw them. Okay. The 101st Airborne from Fort Campbell, Kentucky. One of the most hoorah units of our armed forces is there. Okay, guys? So it's not just the National Guard's active duty Army mofos are there. FEMA trucks. The fucking FDNY. All of these city agencies and state agencies and departments. So many are there. Green Berets volunteering. People like Tim Kennedy, who's probably friends with David Goggins, but that's okay. We appreciate your help, sir. We appreciate your help, sir. Sir! No, we do. Bat Cave, North Carolina, building just crumbled into rivers. As of Saturday afternoon, which is today, over 300, nearly 30,000, still a big number, residents and businesses in the Tar Heel State were still without power. It's a lot. Mudslides. Dude, the mudslides are terrible. The videos of the mudslides, like, yeah, man. I don't even know if it's okay to talk about this yet. But, recovery efforts looking for missing individuals inside cars, damaged homes. Efforts that are expected to take years. Years. Oh my gosh. Yeah, man. Not great. Not great. And then underneath that ad, underneath that article, it just says an ad. When you eat eggs every day, this is what happens. Just like, okay, I'm thinking about death, and then, oh, hard-boiled eggs. Those look good. I don't know. Got to keep on pumping the marketing and selling and buying. Yeah, man. So I mean, that's about it. Is Hurricane Helene on Wikipedia yet? I'm sure it is. Wikipedia. Yep, there she is. Hurricane Helene was a devastating tropical cyclone that caused widespread destruction and fatalities across the southeastern United States in late September 2024. It was the strongest hurricane on record to strike the Big Bend region of Florida. Don't forget about Florida. The deadliest Atlantic hurricane since Maria in 2017, and the deadliest to strike the mainland U.S. since Katrina. Wow. So Hurricane Maria was in the Caribbean and Puerto Rico. Katrina was in New Orleans. The storm caused catastrophic rainfall. Okay, this is what I heard. I don't know if this is true, but apparently we received 40% of our annual rainfall in 48 hours. That sounds like a lot. Don't know if that's completely true, but we got a lot of rain. Got a lot of rain. A lot of rain. Yeah, man. The storm, category 4 intensity, peak intensity in Florida. Helene weakened as it moved quickly inland before degenerating to a post-tropical cyclone over Tennessee. Yeah, so I don't even know if it was technically a hurricane in North Carolina. It might have been a tropical storm, but either way, it was worse. So, yeah, but that's pretty much what I know about it. And I don't know why I'm starting to hear myself in the. What the hell's going on? All right, well, like I said, this is a very professional studio. The sound is flawless. We have audio mastering from the great Mark. And, he's a great guy, but I don't know what I'm doing when I press the record button. So maybe I should call him, because now I can just hear my voice in my headphones. This is very weird. God bless everybody who was affected by Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton as well. We didn't forget about you. And it was devastating. There's still a lot of work to be done. Asheville has become so strong from what I'm hearing. Stories about people coming together, cooking for one another, having parties, volunteering, free yoga, free other things too that are helpful for the soul, mental health, things like this, free therapy. I love my community. I love my people. I miss my people. I can't wait to be back with my people. And it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's very sad. And yeah, man, trying to be like sarcastic out of a bad situation, but it's hard. So yeah, I'm glad that I have made some great friends through this. I've connected with some great people, neighbors, and it is tragic what has happened to our beautiful state, our beautiful mountains. We're going to rebuild. It's going to take years. I'm going to do what I can. Although you can't help someone unless your own house is in order, is what I've learned. So, and by house, I don't mean physical. Okay? You get me? You get me? Okay. Keep coming back. So, yeah, but want to be able to help others. Need to make sure that I'm good first, right? We all need to make sure that we're good before we can benefit other people. So I came out here where I am now, working, and doing this, and then, yeah, I'll go back and, hopefully on some more weekends be able to maybe put in a little time, make a dent or two. And yeah, I'm just going to keep going, keep doing it, keep fighting. and embrace your loved ones. Embrace your hobbies, your life, laugh, have fun. Don't take yourself so seriously. No one gets out alive. So, yeah, I think that's appropriate. We're all going to die. Like, it's going to happen inevitably one day or another. So while we're here, let's try to be kind to each other. Let's try to help each other, lift each other up, be there for each other, whatever you want to call it. Just love, man. That's the answer. It's taught me a lot for sure. And yeah, I think I'm excited to get back to my people and my community. So, yeah. All right, guys. Good night.